Salvador Dali, the very eccentric artist that lived from 1904 to 1989. Salvador was born in Catalonia, Spain in 1904. Salvador loved drawing and painting and studied art at the Academy of Fine Arts in Madrid, Spain. At art school, he experimented with different kinds of art until he eventually concentrated most of his work on a style called surrealism. Surrealism is a style of art and literature in which ideas, images, and objects are combined in a strange way, like in a dream. This painting is called The Persistence of Memory and was painted in 1931 by Salvador Dali. It is not only the most famous painting of Salvador Dali, but also the most renowned artwork in all of surrealism. Surrealist artists believe that the subconscious mind, such as your dreams and your random thoughts, held the secret to truth. Salvador Dali's paintings can be shocking, interesting, beautiful, or just plain weird. Salvador Dali had a great sense of humor and a wild imagination, as you can see throughout his paintings. These dreamlike, surreal paintings are some of his best works of art. Dali liked to use lots of different materials to make art. Aside from paint, he also worked in sculpture and film. He designed furniture, jewels, and even scenery for theater production. Here is a picture of Salvador Dali's very famous Lips sofa. And this very well-known sculpture is called the Lobster Telephone. Surrealist artists were influenced by a famous psychoanalyst called Sigmund Freud. A psychoanalyst is a doctor who studies the human mind and tries to understand it. Freud believed our mind was divided into two parts, the conscious part and the unconscious part. The unconscious mind is where our memories are stored and our dreams get mixed up. And that is what Dali always tried to paint. This Salvador Dali painting sold in 2011 for $22.4 million at a London auction at Sotheby's. To date, this is the most expensive surrealist work of art ever sold. Salvador Dali once said, "A true artist is not one who is inspired, but one who inspires others." To create our Salvador Dali inspired artwork today, you will need some white paper, a pencil, some magazines for inspiration, glue and scissors, and whatever you have at home to color or paint your picture in. So I have some markers and pastels and some colored pencils for today, whatever you'd like to use to color it in. So to create your dream-like artwork today, I really want you to stop and think about some creative dreams or images or daydreams that you can think of or maybe you may have thought of in the past. You may also want to stop the video and restart it to look at all of the interesting, imaginative paintings that Salvador Dali did. All those different paintings were so wild and creative. Here's a sample of student artwork from last year that was using some cut paper collage techniques from magazines, some pictures from magazines, which are in here, but also drawn in this wild scenery. So it was like a fairy sitting on an overgrown reptile in some kind of beach scene. Here's another student's artwork from the past, which was, it looked like an outer space scene with a flying car. And this one was kind of funny. And this one shows some cutouts of penguins, I guess, that were surfing. So these are just some samples of dreamlike artwork. And so I want you to do is take a minute before you start and either you could sketch or draw something and color it in. You can flip through a magazine to find some images to inspire you, but come up with a dream-like picture that would never exist in reality. That's the whole basis of surrealism. I'm going to begin my design by just sketching in pencil and seeing where it takes me. Here's my finished artwork in the style of Salvador Dali. I started out with a pencil sketch of a big eye. I colored in the background and added some color with chalk pastels. And I thought it needed more in the background, so I went ahead and flipped through some old magazines to find cutouts that I glued on of eyeballs looking like they were all floating in space. Remember, we want to keep it very dreamlike and imaginative and in the style of surrealism. Hope you liked this video today. Don't forget to take a picture and send it in.